In this video, I'm going to show you my ultimate cat litter box system. As you can see, I have my litter box mat. I also have my litter box furniture, which I created myself using an IKEA Lack side table and 2 pillow covers. You gonna help me, Storm? And as you can see, there's hair on the 2 pillowcases where he enters. So you might choose a color that's suitable for your cat. Also, part of my ultimate cat litter box system is to have an airtight container to cut down on the odor. And also, this is my receptacle for urine and cat waste. Now, of course, you're going to need a litter box in your litter, and I use litter that's 3 inches deep, and I keep it filled after I clean it. So I'll show you how I clean it. I just pull this out, and it fits perfectly between the 2 legs of the IKEA side table. So the first step, after you've raised your pillow covers, go ahead and take out your waste receptacle and set that by the litter box, and get your scoop. I recommend a metal scoop. These work great. They're very sturdy and they don't break. And then you just begin sifting. And the lower you keep the scoop, the less dust you're going to get. And there we go. There's one item. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. Oh, poor Storm. He hears the thunder, he gets really scared. And I just cleaned this about an hour ago, so there's not going to be, there's probably just that one item. And then I smooth it back out for him. And then this goes back in the caddy. And then the receptacle goes back in the airtight container. And then the litter box goes back in. And there we go. In this video, I'm going to show you how to convert an IKEA Lack side table into a private restroom and litter box furniture for your cat. You can get the Lack side table from IKEA for about $8 or $9. It's very cheap. So this video assumes that you already have your table and your litter box. The Lack table is 22 inches by 22 inches. Actually, a little bit less than 22, but we'll say 22 by 22. And the height is 18 inches. So I have one of these super deep litter boxes that will fit easily under the table. And I've also got a liner, and I've measured my litter box so it's less than 22 by 22 inches. So it'll fit, actually it's got to be a little bit more narrow than 22. Let me give you that measurement. Your litter box has to be less than 17.5 inches wide, and it has to be less than 22 inches deep or long towards the back. You're going to need several items for this project. In addition to your litter box and your Lack table from IKEA, you're going to need a pack of Velcro, 2 strips, 4 by 2 inches each. You're also going to need 2 pillowcases. The ones I'm using are the Mainstays brand from Walmart. This is actually the perfect size. They are 20 by 32 inches, and they fit the standard queen pillows. So you'll need 2 pillowcases, and there's 2 in a pack. You'll need a ruler, permanent marker if you want to mark your Velcro so you can get it cut accurately, and a pair of scissors to cut the Velcro. Okay, so the first step is to mark your Velcro and then cut it into 4 equal pieces, 1 inch wide, and then the height of it is going to be 2 inches, which is, you don't have to trim that side. So I'm going to mark these evenly. So I've got 4 1-inch pieces, and that was the fuzzy side, and this is the hook side. Like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut them into 1-inch strips. Like so. And you get the idea, so I'll go ahead and cut them up. So you should have 2 piles, one with the hooks and then one with the fuzzy side. You're going to use the hooks first. You're going to apply these to the edge of the table, or actually the side of the top of the table. So the way this is going to work is you're going to have the open end of your pillowcase like that. This open end is going to be at the end that's going to be next to the wall, and this is assuming that you have a wall that you can put your table next to. But that open end is going to be at the wall, and then you're going to wrap it around to the front like this. So you're going to have a piece of Velcro here, and you're going to have a piece of Velcro here on this side. And then you'll do the same with the other side of the table. 1 piece of Velcro here, and then 1 piece here. So I've removed the plastic backing from the adhesive, and I'm going to go ahead and press this one into place. Like so. Now I'm going to do the same on the opposite side, same orientation. So it's going to go like that. Now we're looking at it from the front. So I've already applied the 2 Velcro strips to the back end. And then now what I'm going to do is line the pillowcase up on the back and then wrap it around. And then I'm going to position this ruler, use it as a marker instead of actually physically marking on the table. I'm just going to mark where that Velcro strip is going to go. So it's going to go from here to there. And I'll go ahead and apply it. And you want to get this right because this is really difficult to get off. But I'm going to place it right there. Now I'm going to do exactly the same for the other side. Pin it to the back, line it up, wrap it around, and use my ruler as a marker, like so. And I have my Velcro ready with the backing removed. And there we go. So now we're going to take the pieces with the fuzzy side, and we're going to apply those to the hook side and go ahead and remove the backing on these one at a time. It can be a little tricky. There it goes. So you want the adhesive side out, and so that the furry side goes into the hooks, and get them lined up. So we're going to do that one, and then same thing, do this one over here on this side. And remember, you have 2 of them on the front side, so you're going to do the one that's closest to the side you just did. So same thing, adhesive removed, and go ahead and tack it into place with your furry side going into the hooks and the adhesive side faces out. Now you can put your pillowcase into place. So remember, this is the end that's got the opening for the pillow. This side is going to be tacked at the side that's going to be at the wall. So line it up and then press it into place. And then I did that wrong. I'll have to undo that if I can. Let's see. It was a little bit too low. Oh good, it comes off. Alright, so I'll do it like this. Get it lined up. Press it into place. And then you're going to wrap it around. And then line it up and press it into place. Be sure to apply quite a bit of pressure to get that to stick. Like so. And then you're going to have a little excess. I'm going to leave it like that. If you wanted to, you could trim it. But the cat, I don't think will mind. And if you don't mind, it'll work great. So I'll do a close-up of this again on the other side that I'm doing. Again, you're going to have the pillowcase opening is going to be the back side that's against the wall. And first you're going to apply your technical difficulty. Just a moment. So what happened was I stuck the wrong side of that plastic backing back onto the adhesive, and it didn't want to come apart. So I've kind of screwed this one up a little bit, but it'll still work. So that's the back end of the table, and this is the front end. So I'm going to put the other one up here on front, like so. And I wanted to give you a close-up of what this looks like so you can get your pillowcase in the right place. So again, this is the end that has the opening in the pillowcase. So that goes against the wall, and you're going to line it up like so, and then use quite a bit of pressure to get that to stick. And you're going to wrap it around to the front. You don't have to, this is interesting. Oh no, I put it in the wrong place, so I put it at the other end of the ruler, so I'm going to have to undo this. Fortunately, that came off relatively easily. All right. So I'm going to measure this again, see if I can get it right this time. So it's going to go up to this corner of the ruler. And this goes back on. Pays to check before you put it all into place. And then that's going to go right there. Now I'll show you what the finished product looks like. So here's the finished product. Not only does your cat have a private bathroom now, and no doubt this is going to keep the odor in as well, having these, basically their curtains in place, but you also have a fully functional table that you can use, or your cat can sit on it. And like I said, if you're annoyed by that extra bit at the bottom, you can always hem that up or trim it with scissors. But I think I'll leave it for now and see how my cat likes it when I get my cat, which will be soon. But here's a nice opening. There's just enough gap so the light goes in. Perfect. All right, so the total cost for this project was $8 for the Lack table, around $5 for the two pillowcases, and then $3 for the Velcro. So that's about $16. Pretty good when you consider that cat furniture on the market that does the same thing runs you $100 to $150. As a final touch, to make it a little more comfortable for my cat, I added these bed risers from Walmart. They're 5 inches high, so that elevates your Lack side table another 5 inches, and that way your cat has enough room to sit down and do his business in there. So here's what these look like. And these are available from Walmart. You can get the Mainstays Walmart brand for $5, so it's relatively inexpensive. And it just so happened that I bought the right litter box, because when you add these risers, you're going to have a narrower width of your litter box at the base. And as you can see, this works perfectly to slide it in and out to go ahead and clean it and scoop it. So I'll show you the details of this litter box so you can get the exact one. I got this at Walmart. It's a cat litter pan, high sides. Van Ness is the brand. And it's about $9 for this litter box. So here's the finished product, what it looks like. There we go.